books on the internet anytime.
Well, what if you touch them?
Let's try.
A police officer's uniform comes with an immense amount of power. But every so often, some officers see that power not as a responsibility, but as an opportunity. They mistake fear for flirtation and use their authority not to enforce the law, but to push boundaries. What follows are disturbing moments when that line was crossed, when creepy behavior was put on full display, and it was all caught on camera.
How about asking me?
Yeah, this way. Walk across the street.
Not even on. He said he was gonna ask me. What's that? Why are you the only mean one right here?
I'm not mean.
Bro, you're the only.
On August 14th, 2023, Officer Anthony Hare of the San Diego Police Department responded to a call to assist in the arrest of several people suspected of car theft. After the arrests were made, Officer Hare was tasked with transporting one of the female suspects to a women's detention center. However, somewhere along the way, the officer seemed to lose his way.
Can I put on my shorts?
Yeah.
How about asking me?
Yeah, this way. Walk across the street.
Not even on. He said he was gonna ask me. What's that? Why are you the only mean one right here?
I'm not mean.
Bro, you're the only dick right
No,
here.
we can
Honestly,
talk more once we get into the car, okay? I got your.
Sorry for calling that, but.
I got your duffel, not your duffel bag, but the drawstring bag. I got all of that. Your makeup. So.
Not really. I mean, you're doing your job. I understand. You're doing your job. But why don't you hate it like that? I just want.
Go, step inside.
Wait.
Go.
I'm gonna unput.
Get your feet inside. Perfect. Just a little bit more. I don't want to pinch your skin. All right.
A short time later, another officer received a bizarre message. Officer Hare was stuck in the back seat of his own patrol car. When his supervisor arrived, he found Hare in the back with the female suspect. The officer had a problem that was unique to police cruisers. The back doors are designed to only open from the outside, a safety feature to keep suspects from escaping. Hare had no choice but to radio for help, a call that must have been deeply humiliating. He had apparently parked in a dark alley and climbed into the back with the handcuffed female suspect. He had a plan to get in, but apparently no plan to get out. Faced with a deeply suspicious situation, Officer Hare attempted to explain himself with a convoluted story. He claimed the suspect had become unresponsive, so he opened the door to check on her. He then tried to demonstrate how, in the process of shaking her awake, he had somehow stumbled and accidentally kicked the door shut with his foot, trapping himself inside. It was a story no one believed. The female suspect maintained that nothing happened between them, but an internal investigation found that Hare had violated at least 7 department policies. Detectives also discovered traces of bodily fluid on his belt, and his own body camera had picked up the sound of moaning from the back seat. Officer Hare resigned the following month. On January 5, 2019, officers with the Louisville Metro Police Department pulled over a car carrying Collie Coates, her boyfriend, and a few family members. A rookie officer named Tyler Gelnet approached the vehicle and claimed he could smell marijuana, a common pretext for a search. He ordered everyone out of the car, and what should have been a routine traffic stop quickly took a very personal and unprofessional turn.
Do me a favor, bring her back here, okay? This is one time it's best to bring her back here because of the traffic on Greenwood, okay?
All right.
He's pat me down. Wait, okay, go ahead.
Yep.
Yeah.
You don't care about checking you out, do you?
Hey, hold on. Stop. Time out. Go back there.
So rude.
Ma'am, do you have anything on you?
No.
Okay. Can you do me a favor? Just hang tight right here, okay?
Can I just shut the door?
Yeah. You can shut the door and is that your daughter?
He's training.
He's trying.
The occupant stood by, Gelnet began to search Ms. Coates. Without hesitation, he conducted a pat-down in a manner that was a clear violation of protocol. His training officer, who was supervising the stop, saw it happen and immediately intervened. The senior officer pulled Gelnet away, ordering him to the back of the car. He then turned to Ms. Coates and began to apologize profusely, trying to de-escalate the situation. He explained that Gelnet was a new officer and that the search was conducted improperly. Male officers searching female suspects are supposed to use the back of their hands to maintain a level of professional distance. Gelnet had used his palms, a small but significant departure from proper procedure that made the search feel deeply inappropriate. The training officer reassured a shaken Ms. Coates that the entire incident was being recorded. After a search of the vehicle turned up no marijuana, the family was released. But the story didn't end there. Ms. Coates filed a lawsuit against Officer Gelnet and the city. It also turned out that Gelnet hadn't learned his lesson from the encounter. A few months later, he was involved in another incident where he seized marijuana from citizens and then gave it to a friend. Following an investigation into that matter, he pleaded guilty to one count of first-degree official misconduct. He was fined $500 and given 2 years of conditional discharge, meaning he would face a 90-day jail sentence if he committed any other violations. He ultimately resigned from the police force. In February 2022, the court system validated Ms. Coates' experience, awarding her a $50,000 settlement for the improper search she endured at the hands of the rookie cop. In January 2015, Officer Richard Scavone of the Las Vegas Metro Police arrested Amanda Vizcardo Ortiz after assuming, with no evidence, that she was a sex worker. What should have been a simple interaction escalated into a shocking display of violence.
It's called the 9-step walk. It requires you to walk. Do you put your first time? So I know she has sandals on. The pavement's hot. Are you okay doing this in sandals? Okay. So what I want you to do is I want you to imagine a solid imaginary line in front of you. I want you to place your left foot on that line. Place your right foot in front of your left foot so your right heel is touching your left toe. Can you do that now? I ask you to put your right foot in front of your left foot. Okay. Let your hands relax down at your sides. Go ahead and stay in that stance, please. Right, let your hands relax. Let your hands relax down your sides. I want you to look at your toes, and you're going to take a series of 9 heel-to-toe steps. You're going to count each step out loud. You're going to make a turn, and you're going to come back. I'll demonstrate what I want you to do, okay? So it's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3. Except you're going to 9. On your 9th step, I want you to keep your left foot planted, make a series of small steps around it, and then I want you to come back. 1, 2, 3. Except you're going all the way to 9. Do you have any problems with your legs that would prevent you from doing that? All right. Do you think you can do that?
The officer's body camera captured his extreme aggression. He shoved Amanda, slammed her face onto the hood of his patrol car, and at one point put his hands inside her bra, all while screaming at her. It was a complete abuse of power, turning a routine arrest into a UFC showdown where only one person could fight back.
On you.
No,
I said
careful.
stay there for a minute. Stay there. Okay. I said stay there. You guys should be. Okay. They're
I
here.
was trying to make things lighter.
Okay.
I'm
We're
sorry.
not, all right? And your balance is really poor.
Because I'm in shock, I'm
You have
shaking.
some other physical characteristics which are indicative of a controlled substance being
Can I ask
used.
what that is?
Yes, your eyes. Your
My
eyes
eyes?
lead away. It's called exploitation.
Don't.
Stop.
Don't touch
Okay,
me.
I can search you, and that's what I'm doing. You do
You
not
have
pull
my
away from
husband
me.
here. You said you
Okay.
my husband here.
Hey, I'm going to search you whether you
With
like
my
it or not.
husband here.
No,
You don't get a fucking grope me.
Okay, no one's groping you. There's a little camera right there. Pay attention to it. Okay, don't pull away from me again. No, I won't. want you to do is I want you to come over here on the curb and have a seat.
Can I have a cigarette?
No.
Will you bring my purse by me?
I will. Sit down. Sit down.
I'm not gonna sit.
Although the officer's search didn't turn up with anything, he still slapped her with a DUI.
After an investigation by the department, Officer Richard Scavone was fired. He was charged in court and eventually pleaded guilty to using excessive force. He was sentenced to 1 year in prison and 1 year of probation. Additionally, he was ordered to pay a $20,000 fine and complete 300 hours of community service upon his release. For the terror she endured, Amanda Vizcardo Ortiz reached a $200,000 settlement with the police department, a steep price for one officer's uncontrollable rage. While Officer Beaker merely participated in a video, another officer took things a giant leap further. On April 27, 2024, a video went viral online that seemed to confirm every bad cop movie trope imaginable. It showed a model attempting to get out of a speeding ticket by offering to show the officer her assets. The officer in the video, however, wasn't just playing a part.
I actually don't have it in this car, but what if I show you these?
Man, it's 2024. I can see on the internet anytime.
Well, what if you touch them?
Let's try. Yeah, that makes it a little better. All right.
Yeah.
I'll let you go with a warning. Just next time, slow it down for me. All right.
The video was an OnlyFans skit featuring a model named Jordan Sweat. But the man in the uniform was a real on-duty officer named Sean Sherman of the Metro Nashville Police. In the skit, after the model offers to flash him, the officer character suggests that actually touching them would make for a better deal. The video then depicts him doing just that, before letting her go with a warning. When you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. The video's viral spread led to a swift investigation. Officer Sean Sherman lost his badge and was charged with 2 felony misconduct charges for his on-duty performance. In 2019, Miami Beach police officer William Beaker came up with a weird way to abuse his position, trading his duty to protect and serve for a few moments of internet fame. While on duty, he appeared in a video with an influencer that featured several Playboy models. In the clip, Beaker participated in a skit where he faked the arrest of the models, all for the camera.
An influencer video featuring Playboy models.
His Playboy stunt, as it came to be known, cost him his job. He was suspended without pay. But instead of accepting the consequences of his actions, Beaker decided to sue the city, claiming he was being treated unfairly. The court, however, was not impressed with his argument, and his case was swiftly dismissed. He chose to participate in a staged video, and in doing so, he made a mockery of the uniform he was wearing.
You can arrest us, but you can't keep us from having fun.
So, let's do it!
In August 2017, State Trooper Isaiah Lloyd pulled over 29-year-old Patricia Wilson for not wearing a seatbelt. Like in other cases, the trooper decided he suspected she might be driving under the influence and ordered her out of the car. He then conducted a search, but conveniently, his body camera was positioned in such a way that it was impossible to see what transpired below her waist. Patricia insisted that the trooper had touched her inappropriately during this off-camera portion of the search.
Stop. Yes. I think he was waiting. Being pulled over second time, not even a quarter of a mile away from my home, that then scared me. That's why I felt like I was being stalked. I felt that he was. When he said we have to stop meeting like this, I felt like that was...
The search turned up nothing, and she passed all sobriety tests. She was issued a ticket for the seatbelt violation and sent on her way. But later that same evening, she was stopped again by the very same officer, Trooper Lloyd. This time, he claimed she was driving erratically and that her window tint was too dark. Patricia felt she was being harassed and stalked. She later recalled that the trooper greeted her during the second stop by saying, "We have to stop meeting like this," a comment she felt was a creepy come-on.
Underneath the hood of the car, where his hands are, how far in my pants he is, and how long it takes him to remove his hands from that area.
She filed a lawsuit against him and the city. An internal investigation cleared Trooper Lloyd of all wrongdoing, but he did admit that his actions were unconstitutional. Patricia's seatbelt ticket was dismissed, and her lawsuit was settled by the state for $25,000. Following a series of other unrelated mistakes, Trooper Lloyd was eventually suspended for 2 years. On May 21, 2013, Officer Dustin Fett of the Lakeland, Florida Police Department pulled over Zoe Buger and her boyfriend for a simple broken headlight. Instead of issuing a ticket or a warning, Officer Fett decided he had grounds to search Ms. Buger for illegal substances, despite having no probable cause. And he seemed to have a very specific place in mind where he thought this imaginary contraband might be hiding. The subsequent search focused inappropriately on her chest area. He also searched her car, but nothing was found. Following the incident, Officer Fett was given a mere 1-day suspension and was retrained on arrest procedures. The department concluded that he had not technically violated her rights. Zoe Buger disagreed. She sued the city and the police department and eventually received a settlement of $25,000, an implicit admission that the officer's behavior was, at the very least, legally problematic. In 2013, Prince George's County officer Francesco Marlett was caught on camera engaging in his own on-duty misconduct. A citizen recorded the officer in his patrol car with a woman, and the two appeared to be engaged in sexual activity. They spent several minutes inside the car before the video ended. After the video went viral, the department launched an investigation. They discovered that this affair had taken place while he was on duty and had prevented him from responding on time to emergency situations. It was revealed that the officer already had a history of infractions and had been suspended multiple times for previous issues. This time, there were no more chances. He was subsequently fired from his position for his dereliction of duty.